Easy peasy curries for families. That's what we need to make today. This is one that I'm going to put together that is really tasty and is really quick as well. I'm using these chicken thighs, and these have had the bone taken out of them and the skin off, and they're nice small ones, which means they're going to cook real fast. Now, I'm using the thigh because they do hold together a lot better than the breast. The breast cooks really quickly. The thigh takes a little bit longer. Pepper over there, and I've got salt over here.
Lovely.
We'll put plenty of salt on here because salt loves meat, meat loves salt. Now, these are beautiful air-chilled chicken thighs, and I know they're going to be great because they don't have any excess water and lots of flavour. My pan here, a lovely big pan that's going to make this delicious curry. Now, I'm going to start by browning it off, and look at this fork.
I know,
Do you
it's
like
massive.
that one? I love using a roasting fork.
Holy mama, this is not your normal one. Normally it's a bit smaller. This one's like the gigantic version.
It is a big one, and I like using a fork, roasting fork, even if I'm grilling steaks or, you know, tongs are great, but if you've got a roasting fork, get in the habit of using it. Now, I'll just spread them out a little bit, and I've got it up quite high here, and I've got lots of fry action going on, lots of great oil in there as well. Now we're going to get started on all the ingredients. I've got some green beans there, I've got some spring onions, some coriander, and some beautiful Thai basil over there. A little bit different to the regular basil, that has a beautiful flavour. Now, these shallots here, I'm just going to cut them into little wedges because a curry like this, we want to have lots of body to it. Exactly.
Yes.
Now, I'm using a little bit of chilli in this curry. I've got older kids, so my kids love the chilli, although they didn't love it when they were young, but now they've learned to love it.
They've learned that they have to just get on board.
Exactly. Well, if they want to eat the delicious food, they need to learn how to eat it with chilli. The other thing, though, is I'm using long red chillies, and these are nowhere near as hot as the Thai scud chilies, which are really hot, or the Indian chilies.
Yes, we have hot ones.
Now, I've also got these things here, which are lime leaves, and you can see that they give it a really nice flavour. Essential for Thai food. Now, ginger as well is a lovely ingredient. And look, you can crush it if you want, but I like to have texture, as we talked about before. And ginger is very good for you if you've got jet lag or maybe you've been partying the night before.
Also very good for nausea, so it's an evidence-based way you can treat your nausea if you need to.
Really?
Yeah, it's a really, there you go.
Okay, now these are curry leaves, and I've stolen some of these from your recipe. I have fallen in love with curry leaves. Into the pan they go, and I've ripped off the whole lot of them. In they go like that.
Fantastic.
Listen to that pop. Garlic, we need plenty of garlic, and garlic is also a great ingredient because it's very good for you, and also make sure you get a great night's sleep. Gives you lovely breath to keep everyone away from you, which is really important as well. Just breathe out on people. So you flip the chicken over here. We can see we've got lovely colour and a lovely bit of golden brown on the outside here, and it cooks really quickly. Now, I'm using small pieces of thigh here, which is great. You could do the same dish and cook chunks of chicken if you've got chicken on the bone. And you can see these turn over really easily.
Yep.
And this is the beauty of this curry. Once we've got it all turned over, it's just a matter of throwing all of these ingredients straight over the top here. Stir them around a little bit and they'll start to soften on the bottom. And that's what I'm looking for, that lovely softening of the garlic and the ginger coming together. And the other thing you can use is curry paste. There are so many different curry pastes on the market, but this is a great one. This is a Thai red curry, which goes so well. And I'm just going to put the whole lot of it in. The secret to using the curry paste is you fry it a little bit in the pan with the oil, and you'll notice all the flavour will come out of it. Now, you can see I'm just stirring this around here like this and making sure that the chicken and the shallots and everything's coated beautifully. Now, I'll give that a little bit of a tap like this, and we'll let that brown off a little bit more. Now, I've got some pumpkin here. And because this curry will cook fairly quickly, a hard vegetable like pumpkin will be able to cook in the right amount of time if you cut it at the right size. So I just take that out like that.
Yeah.
You're liking this, aren't you?
I am, because I also love that you're adding a veggie here, but I also love you're going to get some sweetness from the pumpkin in the dish to counteract all the savoury flavours. Exactly.
And I know I'm always, going on about not having veggies and all these things, but I do. Don't tell anyone. I do eat a lot of vegetables.
You do.
And of course, this is a family curry. So we want to make sure that you're giving the family lots of, what's that word? Nutrition? There we go. I'm learning that word. It's smelling fantastic, isn't it?
Fantastic, yeah.
All right. Now we'll add a little bit of the coconut sugar. In that goes. And if you can pass me the stock and the coconut milk and the fish sauce as well, in it goes. How's that?
I love this. So you've got a curry paste you're using, which makes it really easy. So you can make this as a midweek meal, but then you're just adding lots of
flavour.
Little bits of goodness here.
A little bit of stock there, and of course some coconut. You got to have that coconut. It soothes the curry. We'll slow down the curry, but gives it a lovely rounded flavour as well. Now, fish sauce is something I like using, but be wary of it. Some people will grab the bottle and just pour it straight in. This little cup here allows you to measure it out so you don't splush in too much. Very, very careful. It is strong flavour. It is essential, but you do not want to overdo it. Now, at this stage here, I'm going to grab some of your herbs, not all of them, some of the basil, some of the coriander and the spring onion, and I'll pop it in here now. Stir it in so it's all coming together. Once it's nearly finished, and it'll take about 15 to 20 minutes, I'll add the beans into it, the rest of the herbs, we'll stir it all in together, watch this sauce thicken up beautifully, and we'll have fantastic chicken red curry for the whole family. Been cooking away for 20 minutes now. The thigh's cooked all the way through. The pumpkin's nice and soft. At this stage here, I like to add the herbs at the last minute to stir it all in. And those little beans. The beans are so small and they're green beans. They'll cook so quickly. And I did notice there's a few beans stolen from this plate here.
Correct. I love a green bean. Can I tell you at home, my kids love dipping green beans into dips. Nice way to get veggies in.
Yeah, well, I don't reckon there'd be many green beans left in your house, and I reckon this would be a great one in your house because of the green beans. But this comes together beautifully. You can see we've got these lovely red colours here, the lovely green colours as well, and it's simmered away beautifully. That lovely coconut as well. My goodness.
You're good at your colours.
I do.
Well, I felt like I was with my toddler then.
That's right.
Pointing out all the colours.
One is red, one is blue. There we go.
This looks lovely.
I struggled with putting the blocks in the holes, the square blocks in the round holes. I struggled with that one, but everything else I'm pretty good at. Now, I'll just pop this on here and we'll do a nice little plate up of this, a little bit of the sauce as well, the lovely green vegetables and the chilli on top. Look at that. And some pumpkin. We need some pumpkin on there as well. There we go.
I can't wait to try this.
Look, the sauce is the important part.
Yes.
Whatever you put in here, it's the sauce that's going to make it come together beautifully. Now, I'm going to go straight in here with the chicken. Nice piece of chicken. Tender. See how it falls apart like that? Really, really cooked lovely.
Fantastic flavour. So delicious. I love that the beans are crunchy. That's why you put them in at the end.
I knew you'd like that.
I'm like, oh, you knew I'd like that. Well, I do. I really like this. I would probably give it to my kids. It is there's a bit of heat in there, but you could dilute it with some rice.
Or you could pour a little bit more coconut cream over the top of it.
You could.
Great way to soften it up and put it there. With rice as well would be great, even with some bread, with some beans maybe.
So many options. I'm a fan. I might make this at home.
I'll give you the recipe.